So you seem heavily into like, the black culture and things that are going on in the community. I think I've seen you post things about like police brutality and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you think hip hop artists could be better role models in the community?
Well, it's two things I'm gonna say about that. You said that you felt that I was like deep into the culture with it.
Mhm.
It's not just. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I am, because of course, but it's not that I'm deep into the culture. It's more of this shit is really getting ridiculous. And if you go deep into it, what it all boils down to is racist shit. Like, come on now. It's 2019. We going on 2020 in about a couple months. And y'all still being racist with this bullshit.
Mhm.
What we were told as kids was the cops were supposed to be protecting and serving. That shit ain't going on right now. And with the album that I got that's coming out right now, Rise Above Madness, is specifically talking about everything that's happened. From Donald excuse me, from Donald Trump's bitch ass to from him to the cops to racists all around. This shit shit's ridiculous. All this shit needs to stop. And I'm not the only one that's talking about this. I'm not my race is not the only ones that's talking about this. Shout out to Fab, shout out to Jada Kids, but we're not the only ones that's talking about this. You see other races talking about this shit as well lately. Because they got babies of their own that are mixed, that have some other races with them. And they understand that this shit gotta stop. Like, this shit is ridiculous. How would y'all feel if y'all got kids and all of a sudden cops pull them over? And next thing you know, they get arrested. For what?
Mhm.
So that's why I did Rise Above Madness. Because of the fact of all of this. And hopefully one day, all of this shit will end. And we'll finally have peace. Like Martin Luther King, like Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. Even though they fought for it different ways, but they still had one result.
So do you think we will ever come to that, actually having peace? Because I think with the music industry, it's an agenda, or just the industry as a whole, the world. I don't think that peace is going to be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Just because over these past decades, it's just been a little bit of topsy-turvy, so to say.
I'm going to have to say that we have to see. Because nobody can tell the future, really.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to see where this goes. Like, because...
So you think, as you being an artist, you think that's your service to all of that's what's going on, just you speaking out about it, do you think that'll definitely make a difference?
I think it's a start, yeah. Because, just like, I'm going to quote Fab with this. On Talk About It with him, Jada Kiss, and Tiana Taylor. He was saying that we can't just talk about it, there's got to be action with it. Black actors stop acting and start action. We can't just kneel like Kaepernick, even though that's a good start for it, but something's got to happen as well. And I also pray for all the families that lost, of those victims that we lost. So, because that's got to stop too.
Absolutely. So we're going to touch back on the rap scene about you back in 2017. You got your first local spin.
Yeah.
Henry Ford.
Yep, grind and win. Shout out to Henry Ford College. That was actually around the time that I did the name change.
Okay.
Shout out to Aubrey from Henry Ford. He was the one that hit me up after that. And I released Grind and Win a little bit earlier. Shout out to Alicia Renee. And he liked the song. So he felt that it was a good look to bring it to Henry Ford College. We chopped it up a little bit after that, and then around that weekend, I went to Henry Ford and we did that.
So what was that experience like for you? You know.
It was actually different. It was good, to be honest. It felt good to hear my song, one of my tracks on the radio. So that really helped.
That gave you a little solidification in this career choice.
Most definitely.
Okay. So what actually made you want to continue the journey? Because you said since 2006, you've been rapping. You know, like what's making that fire stay under you? You know.
It's just dedication. I know that I've definitely gotten better since then, but I know that I can still get better to reach top 5, to reach Jadakiss, Fab, Meek, Ace. I'm not gonna say Biggie's level because I don't think nobody can reach Biggie's level, but Nipsey, long live Nipsey, of course. Even then, Lauryn Hill, what's another one? Fat Joe, just Eminem, Royce. The list goes on. I'm just hoping that one day that my name could get mentioned in one of those names.
So those are your influences, sound like.
Most
and
definitely.
Biggie is at the top of the tier.
Most definitely.
That's what it
Big
sounds
Pop, Big L, Big Pun.
Big L, you like Big L. Big L.
Long live Big Proof. That's, you talking about legends. So of course they're gonna be on the top of the list. And hopefully one day I'll see my name on that list.
Absolutely. You putting in that work since 2006.
Yeah.
You know, with you putting in that work and all that, you're definitely gonna have great reward. So.
Oh yeah.
And I know that you are a Scorpio.
Yep, November 8th, 1995.
And on November 2nd, look at there. Look, 1995.
Yep.
So you definitely got the dedication in you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We get a lot of artists on here who say, that there's no support in Detroit, but for you it's Michigan, because you more of the broader.
Right.
Do you feel like your own area, I'll say, is holding you back in any way?
No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it this way. It's not holding you back. It's more like it's making you stronger. To push you to make sure that not only Detroit, but the whole state gets the right recognition that it deserves. With all the hip hop scenes that's been going on, I got no beef with nobody. And I'm gonna make sure I say this right, because I have to make sure that you can't represent a state if you got beef with somebody in it. But unfortunately, Detroit is the only state that music is listened to. You got people from Yak, you got people from Flint. I know a guy from Flint that's doing the music shit. And with that being said, it is one guy from Flint that is doing the music shit, John Connor. He was signed to Aftermath. So he's doing the music shit, and I'm proud of that, and I salute him for that. But he's not the only one from Flint that's doing it. It's a couple people from there that's doing it. We just got to make sure that Michigan got that right support. And it's all about support with that. So somebody got to make sure that Michigan gets that support.
Okay. So, with that being said, you have anyone that you would want to work with in Michigan or with outside Michigan, because you got your influencers.
Yeah.
But within the Detroit rap scene, do you have anyone that you would actually want to work with? Collaborate with?
I'll say I've got 10 on my list. I do. Actually make that 8 because I did collaborate with 2 people. And 2 of them are going to be, one of them is going to be on Rise Above Madness. And I'm going to say Iceware, Rocky Bad, Peasy, Royce, who else? Tough Tone, Shout out to Tough. There's a couple more people that I can't name at the moment, but just a couple people off the back that I would like to work with.
Absolutely. Well, I seen you shot out Kashdoll in 2015.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she actually liked it. She liked your picture.
Yeah.
So you guys probably get something going.
Oh yeah, Kashdoll, what up? You definitely gotta hit me up. Come on now.
She liked the picture. You know, that's a start.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's actually one of the people that I'd like to work with too. And I've been actually paying attention to her since the 2 on shit.
Okay.
And unfortunately, through all the mishap that's been happening between her and one of my lows, Compton AV was cracking with the whole bring me my money shit.
Oh, Run Me My Money?
Yeah.
That track when they felt like she took it from her. I mean, she stole it from them, basically.
Yeah, but even though she's defending herself, the dates do have, like, you can't kind of misread dates with it.
But I mean, you people sample shit all the time, and just because she got off and he didn't, that's his fault. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say that because he did have his buzz because he was on Game's album and he's done tracks with everybody else from the West. So I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is you can't really beef with somebody that's remixing stuff. Now, like he said, if you gonna fuck around and sell it, then yeah, then by all means, you gotta run me my money with that. But if she's not meaning to sell it and somebody fucked around and sold that shit behind her back and put her name on it, then okay, then I can understand her defense. But at the same time, it is his shit. But I've been paying attention to Kashdoll since the 2 on shit with Tanashi. So I still want to work with her at this moment. So holla at me. Let's get shit cracking for real.
Yeah, I mean, with that situation, I just saw it a little different. I think that you know, all artists sample.
Yeah.
You know,
sample,
remix, sample. You know, and she may have gotten a lot more recognition at that time. Although he's worked with, you know, larger artists and things of that nature, but you know, it's just she got the buzz off of his, you know, remixing the song.
Right.
So,
actually, the buzz started first with the Tanashi shit.
With the Tanashi. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, it just comes with the territory. It comes with the feel. It's the music industry.
If I may say, with the with Rest in Peace 2, actually, with that whole concept is me taking a couple of industry tracks that I felt that I would fit with, and Last Hope came with that. Okay. And actually, from last year, was nominated Best Mixtape of that year. Of 2018. And I'm actually proud of that. And Last Hope was one of the top singles that was on there.
Dope.
Okay, so let's get back into your newest album, Rise Above Madness, which it isn't out yet, correct?
Not yet, but it will.
Okay. So what has been the hold up there? Because I know that you've mentioned before, you know, that it was going well, you know, and it was ready and everything.
Yeah.
What ended up happening there?
Well, it's just unfortunately through money issues. We just needed to make sure everything was cleared first. And also, the photos are not done yet. So, once those get cleared, which, glad to say, everything is, with the clearance of the tracks, then we will have an official date for Rise Above Madness.
So tell us a little bit, I know you mentioned it before in an interview about the Rise Above Madness and, you know, how it's going to be touching on some of the stuff that's going on right now in the community. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? Like what it was like creating that?
Mixed emotions, I'm going to say that. Mixed emotions because I had to touch bases on everything. And for the fact of, I had to see if I could put myself in that situation, which on one track, I'm not going to put it out there yet, but on one track I fucked around and touched the subject with Philando Castle and Alton Sterling. And I had to bring light to that situation. And that track really, even with the video that I'm thinking of putting out for that, it's going to touch souls for that, because that's like something that you got to hear from their perspective.
Absolutely.
We can't hear their side of the story because unfortunately they're gone. So I felt that I wanted to bring light to that situation and put their side of the story into it.
So it's like a narrative. Okay. That sounds pretty dope. I'm looking forward to listening to that.
Oh yeah, be on the lookout. Rise Above Madness.
Absolutely. So what can we expect from you from the rest of the year 2019, and what's to come for you for 2020?
The rest of 2019 I will be promoting the Rise Above Madness because it will be coming out this year. That's definite. As far as 2020, I will be in the making of Rest in Peace 3. And this one will be touching on something specific. I can't bring the title up yet as far as the sequel is concerned, but just know that this will be like something specific and something that is going to touch everybody. Because that's basically with me. I'm not going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about something that everybody can relate to. Long live Nipsey Hussle. That's one soul that should not have been touched. Rise Above Madness will be coming this year, definitely.
Look out.
Make sure y'all give Rest in Peace 2 if y'all need to catch up on Lord Jackson. And that's available everywhere. Dat Piff, my mixtape, Spin Rilla, shit's going crazy. And just make sure y'all on the lookout.
Absolutely. Do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
Yeah. Shout out to Diamond Management. We got to keep shit going. Shout out to Face. Shout out to Rico Will. He doing his shit. Shout out to the whole Purple Gang Mafia and TFG. We making sure shit getting going.
Absolutely. Well, we want to thank you for coming out to the Real Visual Outlet.
Oh yeah. Where real music is a definite. You understand that?
And we wish you much, much success on your journey.
Oh yeah, same here.
I'm on the front lines with my weapon. I am relentless.
You know it, now let me explain. 1,000 murders going on, I'm who to blame. See all these little whack motherfuckers who claim to be one of the best who's running the game.